So let's get started. We're going to start off with a milky white base to achieve this gorgeous, I want to call it aqua sunset makeup look. So I have a greenish aqua-ish color in my waterline, and it just looks like the sunset to me on the eyelid with this gorgeous deep orange plum color with purple. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by using my milky white base. This is by NYX. And I'm just using a simple eyeshadow brush, and I'm applying it really all over the lid. And I'm not really going to be too neat about this because I'm going to fill everything up with shadow. This is going to help for the colors to show up more vibrant, as well as to prevent any creasing that may occur. Once again, it doesn't have to be neat at this point. I'm just applying it generously all over the lid. Now you can use a brush to blend this out. I typically just blend it out with my finger. Forgive my long talons. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. And I try to go a little further into the inner tear duct just so that I can make that inner tear duct color pop. Alright, so that looks like that. Roughly done. Next, what we're going to do is go in with our transition color, which is coming out of this 10 blush palette from Coastal Scents. And I'm using this out of my makeup items of the week. I'm going to go ahead and pick up these two colors here and use them both as a transition color. I'm using my eyeshadow brush, and this is by Borghese, and it looks like this. So I'm just going to lightly tap into both of these colors and apply it as my transition. And bring that all the way in to the inner part of the eye, just so that it's, no harsh lines there. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my mirror so I can see what I'm doing here. Once again, I'm blending the two colors together and using it as my transition color. And basically windshield wiper strokes. As you can see, it builds up a pigmented color here. Okay, and it looks like that. Next, I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade Mocha, and it looks like this. I'm going to use that to deepen in the outer V and the crease area. And I'm putting that just beneath where I just placed that first transition color, just so it could blend nice and smoothly. I like to bring it in a little bit towards the top of my lash line. And you really want to blend out that milky white. You don't want any thick clumps of base all over your lid. So blend, blend, blend. Okay. I'm going to add just a little more. And I kind of like to squint my eyes so that I know I'm getting the shape that I want. And it looks like that. Okay, next I'm going to go in with my Coastal Scents. This is the Smoky palette, the 36 colors. And I'm going to get that really bright, vibrant, reddish, brickish color. And that is this color right here. I'm using the other side of my Borghese brush, and I'm going to just pat that, get a lot of color on the brush. Looks like this. And I'm just going to use patting motions to get that color to show up really nicely all over the lid. I don't really want to sweep this. I want to pat it in so I get the most color payoff. I'm adding more. And you're going to carve out your shape that you want as you go along. So as you can see, I'm starting to build the color to my desired taste here. I'm going to deepen up the crease with some deep purple once I've covered all the white areas on this lid. Okay, and it looks something like that. Next, I'm going to go back in with the Coastal Scent Smoky palette, and I'm going to pick up this deep purple color here. And that's just going to bring some definition into my crease. And I like to bring it up towards my tip of my brow. So I don't sweep like an oval, but it's more so like a sharp angle like that. Okay. And I also bring it into the bottom lash line, blending it upward like so. And once you get the desired shade that you like, you're going to want to go back in with the original blush shade that we use as a transition, just to soften up these harsh lines that you see here. I like to bring it in just a little bit to deepen up my crease. Okay. And I'm going to go back into this Coastal Scents palette and use those same two shades that we used just to soften up this outer V here. And I'm going to do just a little bit to see a soft transition. So it's almost to my desired taste, going back in with a little bit more of the purple, and I'm also mixing it with the brown. And that's going to just deepen that crease even further to make it match this side. Okay, going back in with the blush color, blending that out so we don't have any harsh lines. Please forgive my eye if it appears to be a bit swollen. I just put my piercings back in after a long time, so it may be a little swollen. Okay, so now you have that sunset blend that you like. If you feel the need to add more color, feel free to do so anywhere you may have missed. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add our brow bone highlight. I'm using the same brush, and I'm still using the Coastal Scents palette. I'm going to go in with this tan shade here, and it has a little bit of glitter and sparkle. I'm just going to use that as a brow bone highlight. At the highest point of my brow bone, I'm going over my piercings and dragging it down, and just a little bit towards the front part. You don't want it too bright there. I'm going to add a little bit to the other eye since it isn't as vibrant. Looks like that. Okay, and then we want to go back and I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush. It's a Beauty 360 and it looks like this. And I'm just going to blend some more of that blush color right beneath the brow bone highlight. So it has a really smooth transition, picking up just a little bit more of this purple. And that's pretty much where I want it to be. Next, I'm going to go in with a gold shade actually. And I'm going to use this really orangey color out of the same palette right here for my inner tear duct. I want it to show up really bright. So I'm just adding that color to my inner tear duct. Okay, so that's pretty much how I want this eye look to look. I'm going to go ahead and add some milky white base to the bottom lash line so I can get that aqua shade that you see here. So I'm going to just go ahead and pick up some more of the NYX Jumbo Pencil with the same brush we applied it on the top eyelash line with. And just pretty much add that to my waterline and slightly beneath it. Once again, this doesn't have to be neat because we are going to blend it out, of course. So I'm going to use my Eco Tools blending brush. Looks like this. It's an angle brush. And I'm going to pick up this green, aqua green shade here and add that to this milky white base to just bring a pop of color into this look. And then you build it as you go along. Okay. Packing it on to get it to the desired color here. And I'm going to, of course, add my mascara to deepen this eye look up. Okay, so this is the base of the bottom lash line. Then I pick up a darker cream color towards the outer portion and just blend it backwards just to deepen up that color so it isn't so bright. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my eyeliner and my lashes and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and applied my lashes and my wing liner, which I went a little bit dramatic with the liner and drug it almost all the way up to my eyebrow, just to give this a dramatic look. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara, and this is an Eye for an Eye by She Cosmetics, which is the liquid waterproof eyeliner that I used. And so I'm just going to use the other end, which is the mascara, and just give my bottom lashes some definition. As well as the top. And I really love this look because it's perfect for the spring. Lastly, whenever you feel that you haven't blended enough, you just blend one more smidget some more. And I'm picking up that same Borghese eyeshadow brush and just adding some more of this pressed powder and mocha to make it a really smooth transition between that brow bone and my transition shades, which were the blushes out of the Coastal Scents. Also, I went ahead and picked up this eyeshadow, and this is by Jordana. It's a high maintenance color effects. It looks like this. And I want to just deepen my crease just a smidget with this shade. So I'm going to tap it just a little bit, and deepen that crease so that you can see that sunset effect. Like I said, I call this the Aqua Sunset Makeup Look. As for my lips, I am wearing the Wet n Wild Cherry Balm, and I also have on the Vamp It Up on top. So I'm just going to touch that up. I did line it with Nika K Plum Eyeliner. And I've already done my face. The sun is setting. I am in front of a window, so I want to hurry up and finish this look so you guys can get the true look of it in front of natural lighting. For my highlighter, I am using this clean color, and this is American Chick. I'm going to go ahead and apply that with a powder brush by Equal Tools to the highest points of my cheekbones. And I did fill in my mole here. I like to put a little bit above my cupid's bow and down the bridge of my nose. And then to top off the entire look, I'm going to grab my Sephora, and this is the Micro Smooth Trio. It's a blush, a bronzer, and a highlighter. So I kind of just pick up a brush from BH Cosmetics. It's a powder brush, and I get the contour. I like to pull it back towards my ear for a smooth contour. I really don't like a harsh line here. And hit it with a little bit of this blush. Usually I use my fan brush, but it's okay. I have already applied it. So I'm going to zoom in, and this is the finished look. It's really cute, perfect for the spring. And yeah, you can use any eyeshadow to achieve this look as long as it's similar colors and you use a base. That's the prime thing for this look. Make sure you use a base so that the colors can pop. Last but not least, I'm going to add my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. Just to set everything. And that's how I achieved this look. So give me a thumbs up. If you like more videos like this, just let me know and I'll be sure to put them up. So let me zoom you guys in. And that is my Aqua Sunset Makeup Look. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.